Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. There's been a lot of talk of GMT watches lately on this channel. Today I'm reviewing another GMT from another vendor. This would be the Squale SUB39 GMT. They came out with the SUB39 GMT Vintage, the GMT V, last year. I think it was last year. It might have been 2020. I think it was 2021. Whatever it was. They re-released it now in the color they do best. As you know, I own a few of their blue watches. They've done it in blue, and it looks amazing. So I will cover two of them today, one on a blue rubber and one on a beautiful stainless steel bracelet. So my wrist check, of course, I am wearing my Islander GMT, just released this past week. Sellita SW330 based watch. 3 time zones, great lume, fantastic watch. Been a daily wear for a while. I simply love it. And on my other wrist, I'm still sporting the Abalone Monster, which is at this point just become a personal favorite of mine. It's gotten a lot of wrist time. Let's see what our friends at Squale have cooked up for us today. So here we've got the new Squale SUB39 Blue GMT model. I've got it in 2 variants. I've got it on the blue tropic rubber, beautiful strap, matches the watch excellently, and then I have it on there. You know, they released this a few months ago. This is their stainless steel polished and brushed bracelet. Made specifically for the SUB39, fits all the SUB39 models, including the GMTs and the GMT Vintage and this guy. But I'm going to do the twisty turny on this one. Let me get my correct notes in front of me. So just like the other SUB39, it is 39 millimeters in diameter. Good guess. It is 13 millimeters to a almost like a box. It's a nice dome sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating on the inside. It is 48 millimeters on the lug tip to lug tip, so a perfect size. It is a solid screw down case back. You can see the Squale logo, 30 atmospheres of water resistance, so it's 300 meters. The strap is 22 millimeters, which is the only odd thing about the entire SUB39 series, is that on a 39 millimeter watch, you generally expect to find a 20 millimeter strap, but I do feel that with the proportions of the case, the 22 millimeter lug width does indeed work. 88 grams on the rubber strap. I'm just going to cover it now in case I forget to mention it later. 147 grams on the bracelet. And we're looking at about $1,400 for this guy. It is powered by a Sellita SW330 movement. So it's got a nice diamond crown. Unwind it. Unscrew it, then you can wind it, set the time. 2 clicks out. Whoops. I'll bring it up. New lens, kind of playing around with it. 2 clicks out. Change the time, and then 1 click out will change the date at the 3. Probably could have done without a date on this model. The window kind of just pops for me. And then the other direction will change the GMT hand in 1 hour increments as read on the outer GMT scale. So this is again a caller or office GMT. The bezel is indeed bi-directional, so you can set it to whatever time zone you wish. Half time zones are included. Let's see. Nice lume. We'll get to the lume in a minute. The bezel itself is covered in crystal, so it has like that shiny appearance. You see, there's a light over here, just over here. I'm trying to kind of stay out of its way, but it's very difficult for me to light up these darker dials and not overexpose the rest of the scene. But I think you get the idea. It's a beautiful looking watch. Very comfortable. Beautiful strap. Look how soft it is. I mean, that lens focus is fast. Whew. All right, so this is one of them. I'm not going to give you the part numbers. You'll figure it out. You'll see it in the video description. They're long part numbers. And this is the other one. This guy is $1,494. And this comes on the brushed and polished bracelet. It's a really nice bracelet. The only part where I feel that they kind of flunked out was hollow end links. It's a beautiful clasp, nice 4-position, see if I can get, flip lock. It's friction. Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's friction, right? Yeah, it's friction clasp. Diver's extension right under there. Really nice, but like I said, I feel they cheaped out on the end links, but I kind of feel that they did the end links that way because they'd already made all the other cases for all the other models. And so if you don't drill the cases originally with the intent to use solid end links, you can't use solid end links if the tolerances are too tight. I just want to point out that the blue you see on the crown is not a cabochon. It is actually protective plastic. Protective plastic that is placed on the crown during the manufacture process so that when the watches are next to each other, they do not scratch. But I don't know, which one do you enjoy better? The rubber is nice. And we do sell the bracelet by itself if you want the option. But it is a swell looking watch. Let's throw it on the wrist. So here it is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. Beautiful Squale branded buckle. Plenty of room to go in either direction. Looks awesome, very comfortable, great weight. Like I said, 88 grams, beautiful case. Finishing, everything about this watch, of course. I'll bring it up close so you can see it. Whoops, I'll bring it up close as the lens can focus. It does say Swiss made on the bottom of the dial. And it's 30 ATM right under that little GMT symbol. My other lens, this is a 50mm lens. My other lens is a 35, it's a macro. So focus is really close. So I'm used to going like this and the lens just pops right. But obviously this is not a macro lens. I'm learning more. I'm spending a lot of money on photography equipment and videography equipment, but I'm learning. Let's see how the loom goes. There you go. The normal time is loomed up terrifically. I would say that the bezel loom is certainly lacking, and that's due to, as I said in the past, dark paints simply do not loom up well because, well, darks. The job of dark paint is to be dark, and the job of loom is to glow, and they kind of just fight each other. And that's going to do it for this quick one. It has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you 2 new entries from Squale in the GMT arena. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions or comments, you can put them down below. And I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.